Russia is a nice place, and the education system is not hard. It's so friendly to students. Russia, I think it's the safest place on planet Earth. Africa is
my best
friend.
Coucou, salut tout le monde, j'espère que vous allez bien et surtout soyez la bienvenue sur ma chaîne. Pour ceux qui viennent de me découvrir, moi je me prénomme Vianel et sur cette chaîne nous parlons généralement de tout ce qui concerne la Russie, que ce soit la vie des étudiants ou bien l'immigration en Russie. Nous parlons de tout ce qui concerne la Russie. Et pour la vidéo d'aujourd'hui, je vais le faire avec une amie de très longue date que nous avons vécu ensemble ici en Russie. Donc dans cette vidéo, elle va essayer de raconter son vécu, son parcours, bien son expérience ici en Russie. Donc moi je vais plus le faire puisque dans l'une des précédentes vidéos j'avais déjà eu à le faire. Là c'est une amie ougandaise qu'on s'est rencontrée en Russie et on a tissé rapidement les liens. Donc elle a accepté de partager son expérience. Donc je vais l'inviter et elle-même elle va se présenter et raconter son histoire d'elle-même. Et avant qu'elle ne vienne, je vous prie de vous abonner si ce n'est pas encore le cas, de liker la vidéo et de la partager. On se retrouve juste après. Donc voilà notre amie qui est déjà là. Je vais lui laisser la parole elle-même. Elle va se présenter et elle va raconter son histoire d'elle-même. Donc je vais lui passer la parole. You can introduce yourself, please.
Hello, my name is Annette Nanyonjo. I'm from Uganda and I'm a student here in Russia. I came to Russia in the year 2017. I've been here for almost, I'm going to make 8 years. I came on scholarship and I did my bachelor's degree and I finished in the year 2023. And after that, I continued doing masters, and which I'm doing now. And by the grace of God, this summer I'll be graduating. Russia is a nice place, but upon arrival, we foreign students, it's a mandatory to first study language. We study Russian language for 6 months, and after all, we do the exams, and that's when you can start first. Yeah, it's a mandatory and it's not a joking language. You have to sacrifice and accept to learn. So, but the education system is good. Like it gives you a chance to try, understand, ask, and interact with teachers and fellow students. But it comes along with challenges due to the language. But here, the system, it doesn't make one to fail. Like it gives chances. Like if we compare with my home country system, like here if you do an exam and you don't pass it, you have to get a retake, and that means you have to do that exam the following semester. And here it's that very month or that very term that you can repeat with no payment, and you can do any question. You can ask the teacher that I've not understood this, and then they give you like 4 chances to repeat an exam. Yes. So the system is good that it doesn't allow you to repeat, and it doesn't make you fail. Yeah, that's my experience here in Russia.
Okay, and how do you find in Russia?
Russia is a nice place. Russia, I think it's the safest place on planet Earth. By security, Russia is a safe place, and it's an adventure country that here you experience new weather conditions that we don't have home. And also the culture itself, they're loving people. Yeah, they are good people. However, there are also those people who are not that good, but that's life. But here, when you're a student, if you know what you are, it's a safe place to a student. What you have to do is to do your classwork, be in the right place at the right time, and doing the right thing.
Okay. Of the 2 countries, Uganda and Russia, which country is better and why?
Of course, Uganda. Yeah, because
Which one is not better?
Uganda is the best, of course.
Okay. Why?
Because it's my motherland,
Okay.
and it's the pearl of Africa. We've got everything. We've got good fresh waters. We've got a variety of food, fruits, good climate, and good weather. Actually, here in Russia, there are a lot of fruits that we don't have in Africa because we have different climates. So there are some fruits that are favored. The weather favors them to grow here, and of which they don't have that we have in Africa. For example, here, like the weather here does not favor to grow banana. In Africa, we have a variety of banana made at home. In Uganda, here they just import almost everything, most of the fruits on the market. But they also have their good fruits. They have the Dima fruit, watermelon. That one is so tasty. And it's not easy to find it in Africa. The first problem you face when you come as a foreign student is the language. That one anyone can testify, but you are given a chance to learn, and all will be history. The second problem is that with time, when you're done with school, it's not easy to get a job. Okay, the jobs may be there, but they're limited to you as a foreign student, and you are limited to some kind of jobs. So you will do only these donkey jobs, just part-time jobs as a student. Yeah, but in other places you will not be allowed to work there. And another problem is that, should I say what problem anyway? I think that is it. Okay, also the weather. Because in Africa we don't have winter, so you have to face strange weather climates like coldness, wintering, and hot temperatures in summer. So there will be change of weather. That one is also again. But with time, I can't say that you can get used to coldness, no, but you catch up with time. And also, the problem we Africans faced was during COVID time. That's when the Russia-Ukraine war began, and we faced restrictions whereby we could not use SWIFT technology, like using Western Union to get money from home support. It was really a hard time. Like university, you cannot still get it was difficult time, But now with time we got used, and we bypassed the system, and all is fine. And actually even now we can now work. Now it's open, like as a student you can as well work and study.
You cannot what?
You can work, but you're limited. You can't work. You can't work to everywhere. You can't work everywhere, and the problem is even when you have the requirements, the documents, you can work, but in a limited place.
Yes.
Even when you are qualified engineer, you cannot go to the specialized job. You'll be limited to work there. Yeah, they give jobs to themselves first. Okay. Though we also given the donkey job.
Okay, and tell me, do you find the Russian language easy or difficult?
Okay, upon arrival it was difficult because in the Russian language they have a different alphabet, and in our alphabet their letters are different and totally different.
Yes.
So, but with time, when you accept to learn, with time you catch up. It becomes not difficult as at first, but for real, it's a difficult language.
The next question, what experience have you learned in Russia?
Okay, I've learned a lot of things, but to mention a few. One, I've learned how to manage time, how to keep time, and for the next move. For example, when like the weather is going to change, you can tell that okay, now we're in autumn, so you prepare yourself for autumn. Like I've learned to adjust to different time zones, and also prepare myself for those seasons. And also to keep time, keep your word. If for example, if you've had an appointment with a doctor, and the time given is the one that you have to follow. If you have an appointment with your teacher, with your supervisor, honestly, here it's all about time. Another experience is that I've learned also a new language which I didn't know. At least it's added on the list of the language that I know. And I have learned to sustain myself without my parents. It's really now long. It is now 8 years. I've grown up to be somebody who can take care of myself. I know what to do, be in the right place at the right time and doing the right thing. I've made friends. I've made both Russian and African.
My best friend.
My best friend from Cameroon. And I've also got in touch with people with different cultures, tribes, and it's so interesting.
Always different.
All different. Even the Russian meals, all different. So the experience has been nice and good. And there's also that experience of being bullied, like because you're an African, you're a black one. So there are a few elements of people who don't treat you well, but nothing to do. So yeah.
Tell me,
yes.
After your school, what do you have planned? What do you project?
If all things go well, I'm planning to stay here. Or to relocate to another country, in another university, to continue with my studies. And also, of course, home is home. I'll go home and visit and then come back and see what.
Okay, and the last question. What advice do you give people who want to come to study in Russia?
Russia is a nice place, and the education system is not hard. It's so friendly to students.
It's not friendly.
It's so friendly to students. It's so understanding. But what you have to do is to first accept that you're going to learn a tough language. And also another advice that I'll give to is that we also be aware of a strange weather climate. Yes, if you are all coming wherever you are, like from Africa, just know that you're going to experience another weather climate, but which is okay, yes.
Donc voilà, nous sommes arrivés au terme de notre vidéo. J'espère que la vidéo vous a plu. Si c'est le cas, alors n'hésitez pas de vous abonner si ce n'est pas encore le cas et d'activer la cloche de notification, de liker la vidéo et surtout de la partager au maximum. Donc voilà. Thank you for your participation.
Thanks for having me too.